This is the solution of your second assignment of physics, which was based upon electric potential and electric potential energy. And in lecture 6 of your physics Zoom classes, you have studied the behavior for positive charge between two oppositely charged parallel plates. And in this assignment, you are going to solve the questions regarding the behavior of a negative charge in oppositely charged parallel plate system. So let's get started. First, you had a figure, and in that figure, you can see that there is a negative charge between two oppositely charged parallel plates. A plate is positively charged, plate is negatively charged. So let's get started. First question was, under the influence of electric field, negative charge will move towards. Obviously, negative charge will be attracted by positive charges. So yeah, plate A being the positively charged plate will attract negative charge. So yeah, the charge will move towards plate A. Pretty much clear. Next question was regarding kinetic energy, and kinetic energy, as you know, it is the energy gained by a body or a mass due to its motion. So first question was, as minus q approaches positive plate, its k e dash. First option was remains unchanged. It will not remain unchanged, the kinetic energy, because if this charge was static, then yeah, that option was correct. But in this case, the minus charge is moving, so yeah, will have some kinetic energy, and it will increase. Option B will be the correct option. Why? Because the charge is accelerating towards plate A. It will decrease if this charge will move towards plate B, because in that case you are doing some work against the electric field, and when you are doing some work against the electric field, you are increasing the potential energy of that charge. So you know, the law of interconvertibility of energies, gain in potential energy is basically equals to loss of kinetic energy. So apply that in this case, so you'll get a clear idea of this question. So in that case, if you have clear vision of that, so you know that this option increases is the correct option. This question is, electric potential of charge positive when it moves from B to A. When it will move from B to A, so you are basically going in direction, this charge is going in direction of electric field, so you are not doing any work. If you are moving in the direction of electric field, you are only doing work when you are moving against the direction of electric field, so you are not doing any work. So when you are not doing any work, there is no gain in electric potential energy. So when there is no gain, so the positive energy will not be in which direction positive, it will potential energy decreases. So you have to, if we go back to this kinetic energy uh, question in which was asked here, yeah, so in which direction ke will increase, in that direction potential energy will decrease. So in minus q, when will approach positive plate, it will gain kinetic energy. So in that direction, it will lose potential energy. So from B to A, it will lose potential energy. It will lose potential energy. Yeah, it will, its potential energy will decrease when it will move from B to A, because it is going, this minus charge is going in the direction of, because this minus charge is going in the direction of electric field, so you're not doing any work. So when you're not doing any work, so potential energy is not increasing, so obviously it will decrease. Right, so the next version is regarding electric potential, and you know, electric potential is actually the work required to move a unit charge from a fixed reference place to another place. And electric potential can be positive or a negative. The negative value of potential means that there is no work required to move the charge, and obviously its formula is V is equals to U over Q. So first question was, electric potential energy. Electric potential is positive when minus Q will move from, it will, electric potential will be positive if there is some work done against the field. Obviously, in case if when the charge is moving from B to A, there is no work done. But if you are moving from A to B, then there is some work done. When there is some work done, then electric potential will be positive. So option A will be the correct option. This option was the correct option. Next was, if 15 joules of work is required to move a charge of 3 coulombs, what will be the potential? Simple, the formula is U over Q. So you have just have to divide 15 joules with 3 coulombs. So you'll get 315 divided by 3, which was 5 volts. So yes, this was correct. And keeping the previous question in your mind, you had to double the charge. What will be the potential, electric potential? So yes, in this question, if you double the charge, that is, now the charge is 6 coulombs and the work done is still 15 coulombs. So 15 divided by 6 will be uh, 2.5 2.5 volts. So yes, it was 2.5 volts. And the next section was based upon definition and symbol, and you had to write the definitions and symbols of these following given terms, and most of you have written correctly. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much.